The show is about Huckleberry Finn, who is a young boy, and he decides that he wants to go on an adventure really bad, doesn't like where he's living, and so he runs away from home, pretends like he's been murdered, and he runs into this slave named Jim, who's also on the run. And they end up teaming up, and they travel down the Mississippi, and it's about all the adventures they encounter and all of the danger that ensues. There's obvious motifs with slavery and racism. I think the show itself, for me, is really about the ability to make your own decisions and to formulate your own opinions, regardless of what society deems as correct, what society deems as the right things to do. It's the young man learning that it's your own job yourself to create your opinions and how you feel about people, how you feel about religion, and everything across the board. My character is Huckleberry Finn. He's about 14 years old. He's young-minded and very, very adventurous. Wants to be doing something all the time. Can't really sit still. Has a lot of energy and a lot of fun to play. I had the opportunity. I played this role before, and I had the opportunity to go to Hannibal, Missouri, which is what St. Petersburg is based off of, Mark Twain's hometown, and Hannibal is, and St. Petersburg is the made-up town. And spent some time there and really took it all in, noticed architecture, and hung out by the Mississippi River and stuff like that. So it's fun. It's easy to get there by looking at the pictures that I took. This is a dream role, and I'm so thankful to be able to do it a second time and get to dive more into it and sink my teeth into it a little more. It's really great. Well, I was supposed to read it in high school, and then realized that this would probably be a role that I would play sometime, so I started reading it about 2 years ago. And I've reread it since and done some character study through that. I have the book, and I have a lot of passages highlighted, and it's all torn up because I used it so much. And it's really the moment before, the moment the entr'acte starts. You go there, and you know where it is and where it lives in you. We rehearse for about 6 hours daily, and we do, you come in. I came in late to the process because I was doing another production, but first week is usually learning music, and then you come in and you start blocking the show and you figure out choreography, blocking where you go in scenes, and we're just running it and figuring out character development and really trying to piece it all together and pull it apart and piece it back together. My favorite part of the process is working with different actors. It's really cool to see how everyone works, how they find the moments where what they connect with, how they connect with you. It's why I do it. I was raised in theater. The first show I did, I was 6 months old, and I played a baby in the musical Baby. Both my parents have ran and operated theaters back where I'm from, and it's been in the blood, and I've been doing it ever since I can remember. Professionally, I was going to college, to Western Illinois University. I went for a year on my spring break. Went to New York and auditioned for the national tour of Footloose, and was blessed enough and got that job. So I left college and went on tour, and have been very fortunate to be working ever since. I do. I haven't. Hopefully I'll be able to kind of get settled into New York here after this. But yeah, I've been traveling. Been so fortunate to be working constantly, so I've been traveling a lot.